Alright guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling. We're here to review AEW All Out, and this show topped off a pretty disappointing week of wrestling in my opinion. Raw was pretty shit. SmackDown was arguably even shitter with one of the fucking weirdest promos that I've seen at the end. It's like they totally fucking forgot what they did last week, man. I think Vince McMahon actually does have some form of dementia. But tonight, Saturday, was I still don't even know how I'm feeling about
Do we
these
just
Saturday
forget about
pay-per-views.
NXT, aye?
Oh,
NXT
NXT's
Impact.
real.
That's,
NXT
yo,
Cardiff.
see when Kent and Shamrock comes back, we'll review Bound for Glory because that's actually pretty intriguing. Like Dolph
Like,
Lundgren.
I mean, the fact that it's NXT UK, right, is bad enough. But for it not to even be held in like fucking Scotland or England, man, Cardiff. Who wants
No,
to? Aye, right, man, was a bunch of sheep fucking a 30 sheep Royal Rumble. But anyway, right. So tonight, AEW pay-per-view. I don't know how I feel about these Saturday pay-per-views, but I guess the only good thing is they could do Saturday pay-per-views with while WWE are doing pay-per-views. So I mean, you could have weeks where you're getting not that wrestling's exciting and you're going to care or anything like, but I mean,
no,
the
but
options there.
like is boxing and like UFC not always on a Saturday?
Ah, it is, but for some reason WWE's on Sunday. But this pay-per-view went very long, so maybe they plan on doing that starting later. So and then people, I don't know, they think that people are off Sunday, whereas they have to go to work on Monday. But anyway, right, fuck it. For now on, it's Saturday nights until they change it. We don't have a
Yes,
say in the
man.
matter. But so tonight was a big show. Well, it was billed as a big show. We're going to
10
crown the new
matches.
AEW World Champion. The Triple A tag team titles were on the line. There was a women's casino battle royal for the winner. I believe receives a shot at the women's championship on the debut show on TNT. So a lot of shit went down tonight. And on the first match, it was the 21 women casino battle royal, and it was Nyla Rose won this by eliminating Britt Baker last. I have no idea who Nyla Rose is, but I believe Game Jesus predicted her to win.
It's a transgender, and they're obviously going to go with the lefty transgender winning the match. Let's be real. So that's why I predicted it, and I got it right on the money.
Can you remember who I went with?
Brandy Rhodes.
Did I? Oh well,
She
looks like
didn't
I
win.
was wrong.
Yep.
I believe that was a prelim match. I mean,
There was
I
two
could be wrong,
prelim
but I believe it
matches.
was.
No,
Next match,
no.
private party with Isa Cassidy and Mark Quinn defeated Angelico and Jack Evans. I predicted Angelico and Jack Evans would win this match because I have not fucking heard of the other two.
Yeah, I
But
did as well.
yeah, so that's me 0-2.
I mean,
Heading
right?
into
No,
the main show.
realistically,
Not,
right? How
not a
can
good
that
night for
match go
predictions.
12 minutes? Like what's there to that match? Like, how can that go 12 minutes?
Well, to the mark, to Dave Meltzer, it's probably 12 minutes too short. You know what I mean? He thinks you should give it
Yeah,
24, but I mean, to me, shouldn't be on the card. Shouldn't even be in
yeah.
the pre-show. Right, so the first main show match, it was SoCal Uncensored versus the Jurassic Express, and it was SoCal Uncensored that won. This another match. It went 12 minutes. These tag team names are fucking
The
shocking.
the, the
But
Jurassic Express, because what they've got a guy in it called Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
I kind of like Daniels and Kazarian. I think they did decent stuff in TNA. I think they've
But
did some
they've
stuff
got
since
some
they've left
guy
TNA.
tagging along with them for what reason? Like,
Scorpio Sky, no idea who the fuck this dude is. I mean,
is it too
to
cool?
me,
Scorpio's
Daniels and
autistic wee brother? Like,
to me, they should be going for the tag titles. But I've got a funny feeling AEW might plan on having a three-man tag team championship title belt. So, I don't know. Lucha Underground did it.
what other teams have they got to do that? Like, I mean,
I don't know. I've just got a funny feeling because they've had a lot of
uh,
six-man tags. I know there was only one on this show, like, but I'm pretty sure the other shows they've done, they've had several. But I mean, it is what it is. I think the team like Daniels and Kazarian have to win because I mean, like they're not stars by any stretch of the imagination. Like, you know, what I mean, they're fucking hardly known, but at least, I mean, at least someone might. Oh, I think I heard. I think AJ Styles. That guy wrestled AJ Styles once, didn't he? Christopher Daniels. You know what I mean? or Kaz. He was the guy that stood in the ring while Jay Lethal and Ric Flair cut the best promo of all time. Do you know what I mean?
Which
At least
makes
these
him the
guys have got
second most over
some.
person on this card. Like,
I mean, at least they've got some slight claim to fame. I mean, who the fuck are Luchasaurus, man? Who's that? Right. So anyway, SoCal and Censored win. I predicted them, so my first pick of the night. Match number 2, Pac versus Kenny Omega. I was pretty surprised about this one. Pac defeated Kenny Omega by referee stoppage in 23.5 minutes. Steve, what did you think of this match? How many stars would you give it?
none, because I couldn't give a monkey shit. People wanted Moxley, Omega, instead they got some gnome-looking fucker who, I mean, he's not too bad, but Dean Ambrose is just more of a draw than this guy, and I think this has hurt the pay-per-view. I don't even like Dean Ambrose,
honest,
but
I never watched it, so I mean, fuck.
I know, but do you not know what I mean? Like, I think, like, see with WWE, see if one person pulled out of a pay-per-view, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Well,
My
here it's
stream
like,
cut out watching this. So
oh well, I didn't even
fuck
have a
it.
stream. I was away with the fishes, sleeping. Conked it, man.
So what happened? Well, Moxley not even like interfere or nothing? No.
I don't know. Maybe
Referee stoppage sounds it's a weird one.
maybe the crowd just get bored and fucking the referee went, "This is pish, Dave. Go shove your 5-star rating, big man."
I've
Know what
got
I
a
mean?
funny feeling Dave's going to complain about this show, especially
Yes.
the main event. But anyway, Jimmy Havoc versus Darby Allin
And Joey
and Joey
Janela.
Janela and Cracker Barrel Clash, whatever the fuck this is. Went 15 minutes. Jimmy Havoc won. I think
15
Jimmy
minutes
Havoc's
too
the only
long.
guy
Like.
that I know Joey Janela only because he fought Ambrose on the last show. Apart from that, I've never heard of the guy. But so Jimmy Havoc wins. I predicted him as well. So
Nice
another
one,
win
really.
for me there.
I'm 3 out of
Up
5.
next, not bad. Up next, I'm 2 out of 5. Up next, it was the Dark Order versus Best Friends. Evo Uno and Stu Grayson versus Chuck Taylor and Trent Barretta.
Tell me
And,
something that doesn't make sense. What is the point of receiving a first round bye when it's essentially the first round?
Yeah, and I know, but maybe there's like, for example, 9 teams. You know what I mean? And they need fucking. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, like,
But
but
actually, that doesn't even make sense.
exactly, it would need to be like an even.
If there was 9 teams, and they gave
And
them a
there would still
bye,
be 8 left, which would mean
and
it
then
would be
there would be 5 teams in
4
the semis.
matches. You know
Makes no
what?
sense.
You know what? The Dark Order
But
won, and that's about
but
it.
at the same time, but at the same time, if there's 8 teams and they win and get a bye, that means there's only 7 in the first round.
Right, well, let's just gloss over the fact that AEW's pish, right? And
That's almost as bad as that SmackDown fucking Roman Reigns angle. That's pish.
I can't even remember who I predicted here.
I predicted Best Friends because I've heard of Trent Barretta.
Ah, yes, yeah, actually, yeah, that
I
makes
think,
sense.
yeah, the guy that
SmackDown
had a
was
match
at
on
9 Pizza
SmackDown.
Cabin. If you know, you know. Next up, Riho defeated Akira Shida. Yeah, moving on.
Fuck. I thought there were 2 guys. Jesus
I
Christ,
know.
actually women.
Well,
I
it could
picked
be
Riho.
because I mean,
So wait, it's going to be
I guess it's
Riho.
transgender. Like,
It's Riho versus Nyla Rose then at the debut show. So should be interesting. No idea who Riho is. But
aye, interesting.
That's what it
Really
is.
interesting, man.
Cody with
MJF.
MJF.
Do you hear
fuck
he
is
said about this
MJF?
disabled fan? What was it? What was it? I'll get it up here.
Wait,
right
who's
now.
MJF?
I can't. He's like some heel. I can't remember his full name, but this is
So
what
anyway,
he
it was
said.
Cody.
Ah, but hold
No, it
on.
wasn't.
This is what he said. I'll get it up quick. He turned around and said, "MJF said that kid in a wheelchair. Clearly, I'm doing better than you. Look what I can do." And stood up. Apparently, that's what he did. Now,
That's great.
he
He'll
did
probably get
that.
fucking fired for it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, although he's in Cody's corner, so don't know what's gonna go on.
Oh, he's got a chance. Like, I mean, that's like someone doing something bad, but you're Triple H's right hand man. Like, you know what I mean? You could survive.
I'm just a
But
one-man band.
aye, so it was Cody with this legend that fucking owned the disabled kid, versus Sean Spears with Tully Blanchard, and in the end, it was Cody getting the win. Thanks to the help from Arn Anderson, who came in, delivered a spine buster, looked great, and then as he proceeded to climb out the ring, he looked about 8 years old.
Could
But the spine
Jericho and
buster
Arn
was good.
Anderson know had the world title match?
Moreover, like, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
The penultimate match, Lucha Brothers, which is Pentagon
George.
Jr. and Ray Phoenix. I believe both of them were on Lucha. I believe both of them were Lucha Underground World Champions, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Defeated the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. Now I said this would happen, Steve. I think you predicted Young Bucks, but
Oh, I
I just
did.
didn't. I didn't think a team signed to AEW was going to win the AAA World Team Tag Team Championships when they're not
He
signed to
made
that
that
promotion.
point. He made that point after I predicted it. Like, but I'm not going to complain. And it was a ladder match, but
I'm a mark, damn it.
and
20,
people are
21
saying
minutes.
it's TLC 2 worthy. Is it? By fuck. No, it isn't.
I mean, it may be the best TLC match I've seen in the last couple of years. You know?
Ladder match.
But
That's not
the
hard.
best ladder match, but because most ladder matches suck. Like, see, you think about it. See a ladder match now, it's very hard to do something that you haven't seen. Do you know what I mean? Like, seeing the first couple of ladder matches, first couple of steel cage, first couple of I know, first couple of steel cage matches, they were all shite bags. They didn't really do anything.
And about
Because
things,
like,
no, it's just spots.
it wasn't
Like,
great
you could
performance.
see the amount of different terms of like psychology and like feuds you could put into a ladder match. Like I mean, but see, there's just nothing. They don't sell. Like, see if they injure someone's leg, there's none of this hopping up a ladder or like crawling. It's just fucking 1 minute they're dead, next minute they're back up doing 450s.
You know what pisses me off? See, like, halfway through the match, right? You'll see that they're climbing the ladders if they've had their legs broken, right? But then, like, towards the end of the match, someone will be on top, and you'll just see them sprinting in and like, running up the ladder.
I know.
I mean, you
Like,
wouldn't have
it's the bloody
seen that
Normandy
in
beaches,
fucking...
like.
You wouldn't have seen that in Jericho Michaels ladder match.
And talking
Oh, yeah.
about Chris Jericho,
Main
the big
event.
man.
The only guy that's a legitimate star on this show versus Adam Page. Adam Page came out on a horse.
I've been for
Horse
the
shit, that's what I think
desert
of him.
on a horse with no name.
Jericho's entrance was very plain, and on hindsight, I'm thinking they done this because Jericho went over. Jericho defeated Adam Page to become the first ever AEW champion. So,
Good
yeah,
match.
I mean, I think I don't know. I mean, it was alright, like, it was decent, but
26 minutes. Didn't need to go
I
26
thought it dragged
minutes.
a bit. So I guess I think 26 is fine. As long as it's paced properly, do you know
But
what I
I
mean?
think
See,
I think
with a
there's one
26
problem
spot
with this
fest,
going
it's
26 minutes, so, and it's the fact that no one knows this guy. I know they're like, oh, but Jericho's putting him over, but I mean, it's not even Omega, Cody Rhodes, even Neville, like Christopher. Who's Adam Page? I get him
The
mixed up
tallest
with the guy in
man on the
NXT.
Wait, is he
I
not
mean-
called Adam Page as well?
I doubt they've got the same name. That's why I was getting confused.
No, he is Adam Page. But the
So who's
undisputed
this?
guy. No, this is Adam Page as well.
It's pish. I
No,
mean,
he
see
had
when
on,
you
what is his name?
see, I don't know. Well, you said
The
it's
guy
Adam
that does
Page.
the thing, I'm
Adam
pretty
Cole.
convinced this.
It's Adam Cole.
Same shite, man. Fucking fish.
No, the point
Adam
is,
Cole, Adam Page, sir.
AEW's
Crap.
second biggest star has Bell palsy, and he's commentating the whole night. We barely get to see him, but we can hear him, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, fuck, it is what it is. I don't even know about are these. Is this all out supposed to be a big show? Is this like the WrestleMania or?
I don't think it's a WrestleMania, like, but well, if it was, this company's fucked.
Do you think their logic is, hold on here, we need to try and spread our stars out, rather than have their best guys versus their best guys? Do you think they're thinking, you know, we've hardly got anybody, so the people that we have to try and, or do you think that's just a
But
coincidence?
they've got no. See, right. I mean, you say that, right? But that works when you've got like Triple H, Taker, Cena. They've got Jericho, and then the rest of them are like mid card, the upper mid card. You know what I mean?
The second biggest draw, wrestling wise, it would have to be Cody Rhodes, right? People are going to say it's Kenny Omega, but I mean Cody Rhodes, he wrestled in WWE for almost a decade. You know what I mean? He wrestled in WWE for a decade, and he's fucking a member of the Rhodes family. To me, that makes him the second biggest draw.
Exactly. But even then, Cody Rhodes is not a main offender, so everyone else behind him is not.
Kenny Omega's done fucking hee-haw, man.
I know.
He hasn't. Like, see people that don't watch wrestling anymore, but used to watch wrestling. See if you hear the name Cody Rhodes, they might know, oh, that's Goldust's brother, or that's the American Dream's son.
It would be. Is he related to Dusty Rhodes? Oh, we'll know him.
Because see people that like used to watch wrestling but think it's pish now and they don't watch it, right? They might watch the odd WrestleMania, or they might watch like the odd Raw reunion. You know what I mean? And they'll have seen Cody, and they, you know what I mean? They might have seen him, and they might know who he is. I mean, someone that doesn't watch wrestling, how are they going to fucking know who some guy in Japan?
I know, unless they're using one of Dave Meltzer's body newspaper articles to wipe their arse, they're not going to fucking know about Kenny Omega, like, you know what I mean? So...
That's what I would do with this pay-per-view, to be honest, wipe my arse with it. But I mean, main event, it was decent. Paige caught Jericho with a fish's, I think it was a forearm. Yeah, forearm. But, I don't know, it looked... I think this is the female, I'll get onto the female ref in a minute, but the way she dived down straight away, and you could clearly see her hand in Jericho the blade. Now, I think she was trying to make it look as if she was checking his eye, but I mean, you could clearly see that it was badly done.
Well, I'll give him that. At least he's still using blood.
I mean, you can turn. Well, that's true. I mean, you can turn around and say, "Oh, you know, we all know it's fake," but it's not. See when you're watching it, see if it's painfully obvious it's fake, then it ruins the show. Like, see when you're watching a film, see if you're watching a film, there's some guy sitting in your left ear saying it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Terminator would be pissed. You know what I mean? You get lost up, and you get lost in the moment, and you think, oh, this is fucking great. No, I mean, this is the shit.
It's not that. I mean, I see if a movie's great, but then like the main character dies and it looks like dog piss and fake, then it's gonna automatically take away from it. You know what I mean? Regardless of...
No, but it's like say Rocky's fighting Ivan Drago, and like they forget to edit a scene, and it's like a split second or something, and it shows you like them applying makeup to Rocky to make it look like swelling. You know what I mean? It's like
it's like Seagal on Under Siege 2, and he's running up the train. I mean, the train's getting flung about, right? Off the train track, right?
Walk you've ever seen.
I mean, no, but the train is off the viaduct. I mean,
no, but what's that one thing he's doing?
I mean, right, have you seen Jaws for free, where it shows out the glass and the shark heading towards it, but it's like a paper cutout of the shark?
Fucking hell.
If you haven't, I mean, Jaws 3 is probably better than this pay-per-view, right? But Jaws 3's fucking pish. I mean, who remembers Jaws? It's all the first one.
I tell you what, Jaws is a very overrated film. Even the first one, don't rate it.
I know it's pish.
It's decent. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if it's on, you know what I mean? I'd check it out. Like, I mean, if
it was
you
ahead of
like
its
horror
time,
films, say,
but
right,
it's still not.
Yeah, I'd say check it out, but it's not a classic. It's not something that you would, fucking happily rewatch. Maybe if you're sitting at your skull and you're flicking through TV channels and you see Jaws and there's nothing else, you know what I mean? You might watch it, but it's not something that you'd buy. It's not like Terminator 2 or a classic Predator, or that you'd watch multiple. I couldn't tell you the amount of times I've watched Terminator and Rocky.
Right, but see realistically, right? See the whole premise. See the whole premise of a shark. I mean, it would kill one person, then that would be it. It would be like the beach would be shut. None of this whole rich guy. Oh, we need to keep it open. Then, I mean, they'd kill it in like a day.
But I mean, It's hard to get. It's hard to buy it. You know what I mean? Oh, a shark killing people. Well, just don't go in the water.
And that
If you
is
don't
it.
feel
That is your
that's
movie
the end of
over.
the movie. Nobody goes in the water, man, in the fucking movie ends. You know what I mean? Credits just appear. So I mean,
No,
it's
no,
not like you know what
no.
I mean. You're on a train, like it's not as if what can you see? I mean, you fucking you jump off the train and Seagal will jump off, hotwire a fucking car and chase you down. Do you know what I mean? Driving
Exactly.
up fucking
Right, but
400-degree
anyway,
cliffs.
back to
So you know
AEW.
that's what.
What about
Right, back to
CM
you, Dub.
Punk? What about CM Punk no appearing?
Well, hold on. First, I want to talk about this female referee. So she botched that, right? And then I noticed Jericho like kind of shoved her, and she was getting back and like pointing. I'm like, "Damn, I'm the referee. I'm the authority here. Don't you be, shoving me." And then like Jericho backed off a little. So I mean, I don't know if they're going with some fucking is this some political standpoint here. Or maybe I could be looking too much into it. Like, don't get me wrong, I know El Hebner's pointing at El Hebner's beat the shit out of Triple H. Like, you know what I mean?
At least that
But
didn't happen.
I don't know. It is what it is. So Jericho wins in the end with the Judas effect.
Yes.
I think it's cool that he's got an elbow for a finisher. You know, something just. 'Cause, I mean, he's a heel. I mean, you can't be doing fucking 25 somersaults off the top rope. You know what I mean? Something just plain vicious,
And plus,
blunt.
at his age, he's going to have to cut out the lion salt.
He's just gonna break his neck one day, and he's not gonna have Mr. Perfect to save his life.
That was great when he said
Perfect. I mean, Mr. Perfect. I mean, you just look at this guy. He's got the vignettes. You know what I mean? He's throwing the basketball over his head, man, to about 50 yards, and it's going in. What's Adam, this perfect 10 guy got? What's he got?
Exactly.
Nothing. I mean, he calls himself Perfect 10, puts 10 fingers up, even though 2 of them are thumbs, and fucking the crowd hold a 10 sign up, and that's supposed to be, that's the gimmick over.
He came out 10 at the Rumble like 3 years in a row. Oh man, no way.
That's like me coming out and saying, yo, 5 million. I got £5 million in my bank, and I hold up 5 fingers, do you know what I mean? The crowd have got 5 million pound man or something. It sounds like.
Give me all a
A,
retweet.
it's that pish gimmick, and fucking B, it's nowhere near the truth.
Right,
5 fucking
CM
pence,
Punk,
maybe.
man. Jericho won. Who gives a shit? What about him? CM
Oh,
Punk.
hold
Full
on. Right,
Brooks.
CM Punk, well, he no showed. He, he
Yeah.
pretty much did what he did in his UFC matches. Fucking didn't turn up. Embarrassing, man. He wasn't there. He just didn't perform. A bit of a letdown.
I think this company's
Is he even
doomed.
alive?
I think this company. I mean, like, are they just relying on Jericho to establish it before he stops wrestling? Which, I mean, how long's he got? I think Jericho could go long, but
Well, look. Why can't Jericho do a flare?
I mean, he can. But I think
Hold on.
Flair
See,
wrestled the
Hank-
same technique his entire career.
See, hang about it, right? See, 10 years from now, Jericho will be at the age where Michaels kicked Flair in the face and ended his career. That's mental.
That's scary to think of.
Fucking hell, all the Attitude Era stars, man, they're all like 10 years away from being pensioners, man. It's fucking shite. Oh, they're gonna start dying soon, man, and then wrestling will officially be dead. But aye, man, Punk didn't show. If they're saving him for the debut show on TNT, then
Well, hold
fucking
on. It's been 10
fantastic.
years. The Attitude Era would be like 32 years old. 32?
That's insane.
In
That
10
is insane.
The Ruthless Aggression will be like, essentially 27, like, we count 2002. Anyway,
There's a question, like, I mean, Punk's not. I don't think Punk's involved with any of these guys in AEW. I don't think he's on. I wouldn't say he's pally with any of them, like.
no, but I think they would just know it's a good business move to get him.
No,
Isn't
I get that, like, but I mean, I just don't think there's anyone there that can, like, kind of sway him.
Jericho's and Jay.
The,
Jericho and Jay.
the money could suit. I don't think Jericho and Punk got on.
I know, but Jericho strikes me as the kind of guy where it's good business and JR, you know what I mean?
Like, to me, see the way Punk was shafted in WWE, he should be thinking, hold on here. Here's my chance to fucking, get back at them, man.
I think it would
Prove
be
them
perfect.
that I
Like,
should have fucking main event at Mania.
I
I mean,
joined a
to
different
me,
company and beat WWE in its worst years. God damn it, I proved it.
like, I don't know. He said he'd never wrestle again, but to me, that was long before AEW fucking came along.
And
I think he
TNA was
should come
dead.
back.
Well, beginning to die.
Even just for the money, fuck it. Not today with these marks or fuck the 5-star matches, man. You may as well, right? See if you've got a bit of, see if you've got, if there's money on the table,
No,
fucking pick it up. I think that's
he
what
doesn't
Punk
need to
should
come
do.
back and wrestle. Why
Commentate.
not? Yo,
Fucking
wait,
commentate with GR.
hold on. Why can't CM Punk cut a shoot promo in the WWE in the opening segment of whatever their show is on
Aye,
TNT?
live, Mike. Fucking do it.
Like, you cannot. That's must watch. What was the last thing in WWE
But
TV
see,
that
all
was
these
must watch?
fans, all these fans would complain about that. They'd go, "Oh, you got Punk back. You're not having them have 5-star matches." Even they want that promo on WWE. That's the fucking best thing they could do, but it'll no
You
happen.
mentioned WWE? You need to create a new identity.
See that Jericho hit the Judas effect there, and there's some fucking old fucking fat guy with a wrestling shirt on the front row, thumbs down. He hasn't even fucking went for the cover yet. But he obviously doesn't want Jericho to win. Like, I mean,
Aye.
and Meltzer, was it Meltzer said 3 years ago that he didn't think Kenny Omega, Jericho would get a 5 stars because he didn't think Kenny he
Hold
thought
on,
Jericho was
There's
at
one.
he didn't think Jericho was at a level that Omega could carry him to a 5-star match.
There's one problem with that. Meltzer's saying that, right? Even though he's the one that rates the matches. He's saying it as if like it's some like magical mystery tour, you know what I mean, that randomly like like scores it based on like a certain thing. He rates matches whether they're slanted or in the Tokyo Dome, not on what actually happens.
I just don't get it. I mean, in my opinion, Khali could have a 5-star match if booked correctly. Do you know what I mean?
Is he if Khali was against like Austin
bit
in the
of a
Attitude
stretch.
Era and like the corporation and like McMahon and all got involved and there was like shenanigans like that, why couldn't that's a 5-star match?
I mean, I was really excited to see Khali versus Taker on the Punjabi prison. Like, shame it never happened. We got fucking Big Show.
Whoa, it's the big show.
Khali was over. Do you know what I mean? The guy was protected. He'd never been off his feet. He'd never lost.
Seeing Khali enter the 2007 Rumble and Taker returned and beat him, I mean, that was over. He eliminated like fucking 8 people when he came in.
What do you get now? You get fucking hee-haw. You look at the biggest guy in this roster, and it's Adam Page. You know, he's 6'1.5", but
I mean, WWE maybe full of midgets, like, but I mean, the average height is probably bigger than that.
Here's why WWE's going to be better than AEW, and it's fucking dawned on me. I'm a retard. I thought AEW can challenge, AEW can be the better show. WWE has got the connections, right? See if they want to bring Goldberg back for a match, they can get him. See if they want Taker for a match, they can get him. Triple H, Michaels, the guy said he'd never come back. I mean, he's retired. See if they want
money.
52-year-old, crippled, can barely move, bald Shawn Michaels, they can get him. They can get basically anybody they want, do you know what I mean? Maybe even The Rock. They could maybe even get The Rock land. I know he said he's retired, but it's not out the realm of possibility that The Rock could have another match in WWE. You're never going to see The Rock have an AEW match. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to see Taker have an AEW match. Who's AEW going to get? The best guy they can get is Punk, and it doesn't look like they're going to get him. And in all due respect to Punk, like, but he's not like, fucking Taker, Michaels, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. He's not fucking. They could get maybe Batista back, Cena. I mean, all AEW can get is Punk. That's pretty much it. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. No, I mean, was there anything else to add? Like,
no. Well, how would you give the pay-per-view out of 10? Even though we can't really judge it, but
pay it out of 10. I'd probably give the main event like a 7.
Well,
But I didn't see the pay per view. My stream cut it, so I had to YouTube the last match. I'll give it a. I'll give it a 4. So they did the right thing. They put Jericho over.
yeah,
And
I
to
mean,
me,
I
that's
I
worth a
think
4.
I think if Paige goes over Jericho, this could be getting a 0. Like, so thankfully they didn't do that.
They did the right thing, damn it. Anyway, guys, that is it, man. We'll be reviewing Raw and SmackDown this week. I don't know. I might try and persuade GW to try and review Impact Wrestling. Who knows?
Here,
Who knows?
I'm not. But Impact's get the ECW and Ken Shamrock. It's fucking better than Raw.
Better than
SmackDown.
fucking Raw. Combined. Hey, guys, that's it, man. Until next time.